with it. These down there still a stack, you was trying to make a meal with it. When I call you twin, your eyes, my eyes, I promise I go spin with it. Her bestie, they hope. I'm throwing, you know I can't be. I hit the club with a special dough, you ain't need know it open. I went flat broke so many times, couldn't tell cause I ain't sure. I'm such a rock star, man, it's rips and all my clothes. It's tatted, I'm responsible for your these good at in there thug and think they'll tell. I'm sitting first class with my bag, they saying I smell funny. Killing the game is all I'm. My young shaking some. 10K that's play money, I buy your base some. I spread some in blue hunt, look like I'm neighbor. I'll be back in the morning. Tell me how much you want it. You know these bags are strong, you break, you buy, you bust it open. They hang up posters where the reward, my swag was stolen. He wanted to, I put up, stuff 20,000 skinny pants, I call that a Harriet Tubman. My be made my no cat machine. I'm pop my like baby, cause this outfit 3600. I fall in the club like so many, be scared to touch me. Give me some get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some get lucky. Give me some. I want your friend, your buddy. Girl, I know your. No, I feel like a movie scene. Who I am, I'm thinking I'm Justin Timberlake. I tell like about all these bags going pin. I'm making these charts for the city. I'm really the hardest. I'm Auntie Baby. On the Grammy. These I broke, they crashing. I'm getting too hot, man, family. This thing called Big Lotto, about rip it out the plastic. Give me some get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some get lucky. Give me some get lucky. Yeah, shaking something. Number one. Biggest foes on earth, though, you know what I'm saying? Fire life. Four life, though, you know what I'm saying? Don't get this confused, man. Don't get none of the humblest confused, man.
I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time with something you ain't never seen before.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. White, wide open. He fires. Trains the three-pointer. RJ, kind of a lopsided matchup tonight in some regards, but everyone loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen in even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest on our hands tonight.
Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Hachimura. Tatum no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Shoots the three, and it's White missing.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
The kick out to Tatum. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Brown wide open. He fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And what an explosive finish finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
To Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And it's good. 2 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got 6 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
James in the post. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And again, it's Boston converting. Lakers trailed by 5. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
That's to Porzingis.
2 minutes remain in the first.
The kick out to Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. A three-pointer, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's LeBron. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Celtics leading by 3. Tatum, that's good. Tatum's got his second bucket.
Brushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Inside, here's Hayes. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
I mean, what is there to say about that finish other than, wow?
And Porzingis, here we go. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Tatum with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Out to White. Tatum looking around. Back to Holiday. Brown outside. It's stolen by Hachimura. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
Well, look, you can bump him, but that's not going to stop LeBron James.
Brown outside. It's rebounded by Hayes. And stolen by Tatum. With 1 on the clock. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play.
17.
It's the Celtics. They lead by 1.
18.
2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And it's Doncic missing. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Pritchard. Now here is Horford. Here's Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Offline with his 3. Now the Lakers on the break. Shoots. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Pritchard. The 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Pritchard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open
from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Pass to Hauser. Out to the right wing. To the wing on the left. Takes the three. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Lakers trailed by 4. These Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career, but the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Pass to Hauser. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
It's deflected. An even 3-on-3 break. For the three, hits the three-point bomb. Hauser's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision and it paid off. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And stolen by LeBron. And here's Reeves outside. A rebound by the Celtics. Outside Holiday. From outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. And stolen by James. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Horford. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And they recover it. It's up a 3. Offensive rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And Hayes throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Outside, Horford. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. James defending. Launches a 3. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Hauser. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Hauser's got 9 points now in the quarter. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to... follow right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has...
Oh, Tatum flies in to finish it off.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
Here's Len. Porzingis with the rebound.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Tatum no good. Lakers trailed by 7. Pass to connect. And here is Goodwin. Shoots over White. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Tatum with another miss. So it's the Lakers now. As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin. Spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program. Then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Here's Brown. Puts it up from 7. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fight.
Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Celtics substitution, number 12.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And again, no good by the Lakers. Celtics leading by 7. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Tatum. Fires the 3. And rebounded by Knecht.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Knecht slams it in.
Rising up, Dalton Knecht.
Pass to Craig. Back to Tatum. On the wing, Brown. Outside, Tatum. 6 to shoot. Inside, Tatum, automatic.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Vanderbilt. Yes, that goes in. Vanderbilt's got his first basket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And here's Tatum for 3. Lakers trailed by 5. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Drake with it. Scoreless thus far. A baseline J. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Lakers trail. Pass to Vanderbilt. It's stolen. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And that one drops. Porzingis has got 6. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
From the wing, Vanderbilt misses. Austin leading by 5. Over in the corner, Brown. Here's White. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
3-point.
To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Connect. Oh, my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
And how about the use of that final possession? Perfect.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Austin on top. They lead by a bucket. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter of what is still anybody's ballgame. Now here's Brown. Pass to Horford. 3-pointer. And Brown is good for 3.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
To the inside. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Brown with the bucket.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And taken away by Brown. The rebound by the Lakers. On the wing, Reeves. James in the post. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chance on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport. The Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
The kick out to Tatum. Misses the 3.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Brown, no good.
That That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Boston leading by 6. Here's Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him. This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one drops. And the Celtics making a change here. All free throws good from Doncic.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Pass to Brown. The wide open look here for Porzingis. No good on the triple. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. 6-point game. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up off the glass.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Hayes. Out to Doncic. The triple! Doncic!
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Now Brown. There's the drive. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Brown so fast off the drive. Tough for defenders to keep up.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis with the steal. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And the dunk by Tatum.
When you got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
James outside. Top of the key, Hachimura.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he comes up empty at the line. Pass to White. Back to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. Left side, Porzingis. And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by Hayes. The Lakers on offense. They trail by 9 points.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Left side, Tatum. Traps in the tray. Tatum's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Doncic. Hayes trying to break through. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 10. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
You asked for it. Here they are. The Liquor Girl Dance Team. Enjoy.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. And so he hits both. 32 seconds left in the fourth. And there's the call on James.
That's his second.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
Pass to Hayes. James in the post. Reeves outside. Good, and the assist goes to James. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
And here's Boston. They've led by as much as 10. The 3 from Tatum. It's good from long range. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Taking matters into his own hands, Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
I won't. All I really told, making pros and saving cheese. That's what I'm into. My got mad, told me to leave. I'll spin to. I'm finna. I need an instrumental. You trying to learn some street knowledge? I'm a mentor. He was 6'4". Yo, put you out the crib again. What you pay rent for? I paid. She ain't call. I need to more. Hey, I got a problem. 10 on me now. I'm just at Home Depot rug shop. I CNA. I gave her 5 to go scrub shopping. One day, bro, my lungs throbbing. Meet the take everything. Why son watch? Swear to God, I ain't. You wanna beef? I'm all for it. Let's get these cribs. They took the fun out of it. Hey, that's the lamest. If you. I hope you stand. That son keep interrupted. Soon as she went to sleep, I got a game for sale. No job with jury on hustling, looking flaming. Might as well right on your forehead. I got to sell. Hey, that dumbest. I bought some. You booming every time you put 100 up. 2.5 million streams a month. Look like I'm coming up. Paranoid. Oh, his car was right next to mine. Thought he was running up. They asked me who gonna run the city next. Mike the runner up. School that I we slid for 3 months. Summer up. Hey, I hope you understand me. You the type of cribs you must don't love your family, man. My mama keeps it. I love my granny. Yeah. You better listen to the dumb boys. You know what's going on. It's our year.
It's time for some hoops at the home of the New York Knicks. We're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Got a piece of it. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Missed inside. And now, we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. When he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Anunoby, no good. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Towns. In the corner, it's Bridges. 4 on the clock. And here's Brunson outside. Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Hart covering. Williams. And there's the drive. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Hart. Pass to Brunson. A 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Now, here's Hart. Pass to Towns. Here's Anunoby. Misses the 3. Oklahoma City trailer. Here's Williams. It's Dort on the wing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. We've got 1:23 left in the first. Bridges misses.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Back to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No scoring in this one. Over in the corner, Dort. Here's Hartenstein. And the rejection by Towns. Pass to Hart. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Out to Bridges. Offensive rebound. Towns with it. Makes it off the glass.
That to me is about Karl-Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Williams with the ball. Defended by Bridges. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Here is Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Brunson. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren.
Substitution on the court.
Brunson outside. And it's good off the back rim and in. Brunson's got 5 now.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 6. Stay with us as we get set. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Caruso. Sinks the 3-pointer. Caruso's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Goss has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
From 20 feet out, it's rebounded by New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's Payne in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Knicks lead by 7.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Hart covering. Here's Wallace. The Thunder with another miss. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's McBride. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Outside, Dort. No good with the triple. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 7-point differential. .151 left in the first half. Pass to Towns. And here's Brunson. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Bridges for 3. Thunder with the rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from about 19 feet. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Holmgren can't hit. New York leading by 5. Brunson, left side. For 3, Bridges. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself here at the cup.
Outside, Towns. Anunoby outside. They need this one. This one for 3. Towns, no luck. Thunder trailing by 3.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Out to Bridges. Left side, Towns. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Knicks up by 1. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Anunoby has the open look. A three-pointer's right on target.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
On the wing, Bridges. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. 6 points for Mikal Bridges.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire up and catch and shoot, Mikal.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Thunder trailing by 7. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Dort. From deep. Clock at 6. Williams with a clean look. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. At the Hart. Pass to Brunson. Wide open. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
It's good.
Well, Lou Dort sprints the floor, taking advantage of good defense by his teammate to get an easy opportunity.
Brunson with it. He's got 5. Beyond the arc. And the Knicks miss again. Thunder trailing by 5. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And the Knicks with possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out to the right wing. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Joe. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now McBride. He has 5. To the paint. A dunk by Achua.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Down low. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
1:07 left in the third quarter. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. And so it's New York with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Out to Bridges. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now a 10-point New York lead.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Bridges. New York moving it around. Here's Achua. Now McBride. Back to Payne. Shot clock at 5. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
Thunder trailing by 10. Outside Williams. Wallace outside. Back to Williams. Inside. Caruso.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll get... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Knicks leading by 8. Now here's Brunson. To the right side. McBride's shot is off. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Pass to Chang. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson covering. Three-pointer. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the three.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Anunoby outside. Towns down low. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander has a two-pointer. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man. That is Lou Dort coming with bad intentions, folks.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Towns. And here's Brunson. It's up a three. Good on the triple. And the Knicks lead by 6.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. We'll see if that message resonates. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
Mikal Bridges.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Thunder trailing by 7. To the middle. Knocks it loose. Here's Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here's Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Pass to Wallace. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Dort, left side. Wallace outside. The kick out to Williams. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Anunoby outside. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's just a 3-point New York lead.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Brunson, left side. Brunson, nice read. Quick decision.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Dort got 5 points in the quarter. Brunson outside. At the heart. Money!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Holmgren in the corner. Outside, Dort. Williams for three. It's rebounded by Towns.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
For the three, Anunoby, no good. And here now the Thunder. They trail by 7. Williams from outside gets the three to fall.
And running offense through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line, 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Trifecta!
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
15. Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Bridges with the steal. So a close game sees New York take this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed.
Was loopy. It's me and rockin' dirt too deep. And yeah, we come in peace, don't want no drama. But when they come to defense, we got. And when they come to. They don't know low-key, yeah, I'm a roster. Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Left from stuck down. Only because I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, I'm be buzzed down. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Nowadays, I get you lying now. Nowadays, be out of line.
Okay. Lost love, cause I refuse to find it. How you real, you cross me, when you know I'm solid. Wonder how you feel, like is it on your conscience? So deep, the pain ain't stopped. Pain ain't. Lamar Jackson got a pocket. Weird, cause you used to play like Kaepernick. We got the past that sad to say, but you know I'm master. Do no peace treaties, it's forever up. The beat can your feathers up. Have a shorty said don't leave out. You ever seen your homies? I'm talking pain. Some of my look like Ruby Rose. Like Bay used the rose. No, you ain't love me, but tell them how though. Cause I noticed the bad acting like still in tune with the streets. See, I can hear the got me staying on point. I feel like Derek Fisher. Hurt, man, I had to cut off my sisters. Almost on a fanny, blitz me for a picture. I'm paranoid, so proceed with caution. When I'm mad, I got an attitude like Steve Austin. My dog and we all lost. Ain't no more.
And I was 14 with a small locket. No more fair ones, now we all hopping. This shit got a kick, but it's not boxing. 100 on my body, that's a regular outing. Trying to net 100 million, I can't get it from browsing. I can't get it from scrolling, I used to get it from housing. On the 4th floor in Nannish, trying to give me 1,000. Sneaker money, you know you dying, why you speak?
With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. So the Lakers win the tip. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Oh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Harden. Hachimura with a rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
James can't get it to go. And it's Leonard with the ball for the LA Clippers. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with JJ Redick. He feels good about their chances if they can prevent Kawhi Leonard from taking over. We're talking about a first ballot Hall of Famer who can score from all three levels and can take your best scorer out of the game. I asked him, so what's the plan? He said, survive.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Hayes. To the inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, BA, but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have, it's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Dunn outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Hachimura with the ball. Harden picks him up. Pass to Hayes. Out to the right wing. Here's Connect. The 15-footer. And no good, trying to use the glass. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Some solid defense from James.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion. Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Now here's Doncic. And here's Connect outside. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Here's Harden. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice job by James Harden to leak out and get an easy opportunity in transition.
Pass to James. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers lead by 5. Now here's Dunn. The 3. That shot, no good. Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian. It's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career. But boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And stolen by Jones. Pass to Harden. .103 left in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 6. Back to Coffey. Now Bogdanovich. Fires in the triple.
This is Bogdanovich's game. Catch, shoot, score.
Here's Doncic. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Down low. Here's Simmons. Yep, that one's good.
Now, James Harden is the master of pick-and-roll action. This guy flawless in his execution.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. James. Another shot. That one is off.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Three-pointer, Harden. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Harden's got 7.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone.
The Clippers, 17.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And it comes off the front of the rim. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 9-point game. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Pass to Leonard. Over James. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Oh, Simmons with the block. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Eubanks with it. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Here's James. Nice work inside from James.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things you have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie.
Guys, this is superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Elbow shot on the way. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to James. Here comes LeBron. The floater. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Lakers making a change here. James, no good on the free throw. So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Lakers trail by 6 to the middle. Banked it in off the glass. James has got 9.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
It's Powell on the wing. 1:49 left in the second quarter. James with the rebound. And here are the Lakers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And it's James with the jam.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now here's Zubac. Yet to see a basket. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. The free throw drops from Zubac.
It's been great watching Ivica Zubac's growth. This guy, his game has evolved and his role is increasing.
Here's connect. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And plays like that one anyone can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now Harden. 7 points in the game. Outside Jones. There's the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Reeves. James, left side. Over Jones. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
Harden from outside. Oh, and another three for the Clippers. He got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And the triple tightens this game up going into the break. Should be an exciting second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And the Clippers with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. This one for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 13 now.
This is the mark of a great scorer, the ability to not have any struggle making shots off the dribble. That is a hard thing to do, but James Harden makes it look easy. Inside.
Here's Connect. Pass to James. Just 4 to shoot. Vanderbilt inside. To the paint. And he banks in the layup. Vanderbilt's got his first points in this one.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Harden with it. Picked up by James. Leonard with the ball. Pass to Zubac. And here's Dunn. Harden surveying the D. Oh, good look from Zubac. And again, it's the Clippers.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
BA, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. The Clippers lead by 6. Pass to Eubanks. For 3. Rebound by the Lakers.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Vanderbilt. Good D by Simmons. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Sinks it from distance. Coffey's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Vincent outside. And stolen by Simmons. In transition, here they come. Here's Coffey. And he recovers it. Pass to Simmons. Goes back up. It's Hayes with the rebound. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Vincent. The Lakers with another miss. On the wing, Harden. He's got 13. .136 left in the third quarter. Soft touch off the glass. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Harden with it. Vincent picks him up. The basket, the bump, and the foul. What a play.
I tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
The Lakers with the ball, trailing by 10. Back to Vanderbilt. Pass to Lynn. Outside Vanderbilt. Puts one up from 19. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. The Clippers lead by 10. Off target at the rim. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Back to Lynn. Pass to Vincent. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Lynn. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's Goodwin. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Here's Connect. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time.
Count the basket!
Oh, talk about a timely three ball.
44.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Lakers trail by 5. Gets the bucket and the foul! It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Here's Zubac. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Zubac never a guy to shy away from contact.
And Zubac drops them both. And here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers lead by 4. It's Powell on the wing. Right wing. Back to Zubac. Shot clock at 5. Outside Bogdanovic. Fires for 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's James. James with the focus.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Now here's Dunn. To the middle. Pass to Powell. Lets the three fly. And the Clippers miss again.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his second personal.
It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
And the Clippers making a change here. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And the Lakers making a change here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach to the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Let me hear you.
And he sinks the second.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Oh, two vicious points from the King.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Simmons. Screen by Leonard. Lets it go. Leonard doesn't hold back.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
There's a screen by Lin. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now 2 free throws. That's good from Doncic. Doncic hits them both.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
It's stolen by Dunn. Here's Harden. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Lakers trail. Here's James. Strong off the bounce. LeBron.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Outside Harden. Down low. Here's Zubac. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Zubac has got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, they needed a bucket, and Zubac answers the call big time.
Hey, shot's good.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And he gets it to go. Harden's got 9 points now in the second half.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
Pass to Hayes. Rebounded by Dunn. The Clippers in the lead. A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter here. On the clock. Inside. Here's Zubac.
Count it! Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now Doncic takes a 3 to the left side wing. James outside. The shot won't fall. Good work.
I love how the talk is so appealing. And you heartbroken, contemplating about. I free that. Bounce back with 6. 2017, I was spending that on rent. And you ain't gotta like me, it's some that will. You can talk on YouTube, but I'm making these meals. My crib's so ducked off, I can bike when I feel. And I really be sparing you. Pull up in that 992 and your going on. Ask that. You know it's good. 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 You know it's good.
ODGs for some furniture. I keep outside. Stop by the shades though. Then I clean my ride. Take the food off the seat. You know they never posted this one, so they don't know it's my whip.
Yeah. Bezos. Yeah. I came a long way from lunch trays and eating rice. Phone ain't got no service, I'm on a PJ. Went from $50 to my name to $50K a night. Wanna with a big Zod, baby, you can't be scared of heights. I wanna take you to the 60th floor and in a pink. Come here, baby. Move them bags for me, baby. I'll pay your rent. Come here, baby. Tinted windows on the rentals, nothing less than 5%. No. These ain't ballin', you be on the bench. Be on the sideline, you ain't getting no plan. I be with them ice on, I'm outside. Pockets full of cheese, fresher than Febreze. Smelling like some Creed, head to toe Celine. Real solid street, it's in my eyes, boy. Come and get in with too slippery, change your life, boy. Yeah, I'm screaming till they free the guys. Put me in the game, cause I'm starting 5, boy. This ain't a game, this how I live. Trap ain't dead, I'm for real. I'm in a big body switching gears. Naked wrists on Zephyr Hill. Mouth on Aquafina, baby. Pockets thick like Serena, baby. Pull up in that, yeah. Pull up brand new.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now here's Morant. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Pass to Gobert. Edwards for 3. Gasol grabs the board. Now Gasol. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, the activity of Marc Gasol gets the defense to react and an opportunity to make some free throws.
And the first one at the line is good. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Edwards with it. Outside McDaniels. On target from range.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention, Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
To the paint. Here's Gasol. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Randall outside. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Right side Moran. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Moran. Gasol, the screen. Left side Moran. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Conley. Tries it from 19. And the bucket is good.
Well, smart shot selection from Mike Conley, right? Just get into your mid-range bag and complete the play. He does so there.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw. Now here's Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Hook it, and it's Randall with the assist. McDaniels got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
And we discussed his plan for Ja Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there. Ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. B.A.
And Allie, thanks. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the score by Minnesota. Here's Morant to the wing on the left. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And the 3 off target. The Timberwolves lead by 4. To the left wing. For 3, Randall. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Can they get it? Left side, Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Fires for 3. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
They're not waiting wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Bibby. There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. Allen on the wing. Pass to Bibby. Clock at 6. And there it is for him.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Randall. The kick out to Conley. Nine seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with a 3. Pass to Allen. Back to Gasol. With the teardrop. That one no good. It's been all about Jaden McDaniels for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
High post Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
The floor general Conley, dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
Here's Morant. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Reed for 3. Gasol grabs the board. Morant surveying the floor. To the inside. And that one's good. Gasol's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Marc Gasol will never back away when he's got that kind of interior position.
Inside. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Here's Morant. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Randall. It's good. Randall's got 5 points.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Here's Gasol. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Grizzlies trail by 10. And here's Gasol. No made baskets yet. Outside Morant. It goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. So both teams changing it up here. And the free throw, no good.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack.
Right side Reed. Back to Gobert. Strong finish by Gobert.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Miller. Over Gobert. Miller can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 10. Now here's Gobert. Back to Conley. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Here's Minnesota. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Marc Gasol. That's his first foul. All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Grizzlies on D. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Gobert. Back to Reed. 6 to shoot. Here's Dillingham. Hounded by Morant. Reed for 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Gasol. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Boy, that big body, those long arms, so hard to keep Marc Gasol off the glass.
Oh, got that bucket in no time. At all. McDaniels got 12 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
The lob. Very well done. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Pass to Morant. Allen outside. From outside the arc. Here's Gasol. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Dillingham, no good. Allen outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. That free throw, no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And so it's Minnesota. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside Edwards. 4-3. Miller pulls it in. Grizzlies trail by 14. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
And Edwards, here we go. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it. Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Conley.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Conley goes in. It's rebounded by Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. Minnesota again missing. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 16. And another miss by Memphis. To the middle. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randall.
Memphis calls timeout. Memphis making a switch here. Grizzlies trail by 18. Outside Conley. Pass to Miller. And again it's Memphis missing. Pulls up on the wing. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Outside Conley. Here's Miller to halt the run. And again, Memphis no good. Here's Alexander Walker. Counted from distance. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And just a forceful play by Jackson, clearing the glass and muscling his way to his own shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, McDaniels. Clock at 4. The kick out to Edwards. Over to the left wing. Randall can't hit. Grizzlies trail by 21. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Randall with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Reed for 3. It's rebounded by Abdur Rahim. A minute 42 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Miller. Nice D from Reed. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Memphis making a switch here. Now here's Conley. No points so far. Edwards looking for an opening. From the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Minnesota making a change here. Here's Randolph. Pass to Conley. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Back to Gobert. Outside Reed. 50 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Great dime by Gobert. Scans the floor well to find his teammates.
Here's Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And Morant drops them both. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it out to Clark. From deep, Conley. Randolph grabs the miss. A challenging stretch here for Memphis. Jacks up a 3. Here's Gasol. Pass to Randolph. The kick out to Conley. Morant with it. 1 second left. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Minnesota up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Conley, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You can see the defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line.
And Conley drops them both. Minnesota leading by 23. Clark outside. To the wing, right side. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Clark. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Abdur-Rahim. And here's Conley. And that one drops. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Grizzlies trail by 21. Here's Abdur-Rahim. Finished off the break.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Here's Dillingham. And yep, it's good. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pass to Allen. Now here's Gasol. Here's Conley. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Stolen by Conley. That shot off. Great D that time from Miller. Minnesota leading by 19. Here's Dillingham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis with a rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Back to Allen. Takes it inside. Garza grabs the board. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Conley. Back to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And it's Allen with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Minnesota leading by 19. Pass to Edwards. Here's Randall. Now here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Outside, Alexander Walker. There's the triple. Another miss by Minnesota. Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Morant. Driving to the basket. And he banks in the layup.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Gobert. Now Edwards. Allen defending. Back to Gobert. Now Edwards. Shoots over Allen. Minnesota again missing.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Offensive rebound. Here's Randolph. Allen outside. Lets the three fly. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Edwards for three. Again, the miss by Edwards. And here's Memphis now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run.
Wow, how about the passing instincts of Zach Randolph? This guy's such a skilled veteran. What a pass.
Outside Edwards. .41 seconds left in the final quarter. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Allen with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
And that one drops for him.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And it's Morant missing. Here's Randall. No good from the wing. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a
Then again, I can be. Baby, I don't want to sound righteous. I got 20 like Bisons. I just any mini money I pick. She ain't even really my type in out here. She been losing herself to the night shift. She been losing herself and I get it. Oh girl, yeah, I get it. Yeah, and you've been fighting for your shot and you've been searching for your spot. Girl, I fit it. Yeah, girl, I fit it. Yeah. Oh, you think you got your groove? Or you want someone like you? Tell me if you still love. It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me, can we still? One-on-one, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? Telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just a. I know. I lied to way before. Before I had you right in some rooms. And I like some money tonight. Then again, I can be. Yeah. I know, mommy, I know. It's 2 a.m., don't stress. At 3, that kick in. And 30, you feel you best. I turn my whole spot to crucial. It's crucial the way I left. Upstairs is like a lure be the best. I'm looking at her and her starting to turn into you. Now you start, my mind is it you, is it her? We bop to the birds. F29 is my address in case you ain't heard. It's flooding upstairs, it's a leak. I don't make it squeak, I make this beat. Bon appetit when I feast. Slipping and slide through the streets. It takes a finesse, especially in this Cabernet Jeep. Engine make it hard to creep. Just leave the gate open. Through the side door, I'm a creep. Are you about it, Terrell? And all the kids downstairs asleep. And are you obsessed by yourself? A minute from there. Baby, do tell. Tell me, is you still love? It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me, can we still? 101, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? Telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just a. I know. I lied to way before I had you right in someone. But then again, I can be.
Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Now Garland. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Back to White. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
The three. White can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Mitchell. Good work defensively by White.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Strus grabs the miss. And here comes Cleveland. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, B.A.? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Here's White. Again, the miss by Boston.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Allen. It's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, my goodness. You better step back with Jared Allen as that goes to the cup. What a dunk.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And that one's good for Porzingis.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
To the middle. Mobley. Unable to get that one. Tatum with some nice D. Pass to White. Ooh, poked away. All by himself. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
2 minutes. Here's Porzingis. From about 16. The rebound by Allen.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Pass to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 to shoot. From deep, Mobley. No good on the shot.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Porzingis. Back to White. Takes the 3. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers lead by 6. Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive, he's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Good.
Yeah, there are levels to this, and Donovan Mitchell can hurt you from every one. Nice midi there.
Kick out to Brown. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. The 3. Again, the miss by Boston. 35 seconds left in the first quarter here. Left side, Mitchell. Mobley deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Brown. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
And here's Brown for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick it. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Pass to Porzingis. The kick to Tatum. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Outside White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. White's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Jerome. Outside Hunter. Here's Garland. Allen, right side. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handle in front. He is a special defender.
The Cavaliers lead by 4. Outside Hunter. Allen, left side. Okoro outside. Pass to Jerome. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Jerome's got his first basket. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Outside, Brown. The kick out to White. Let's go with a 3. Oh, Green with a block. Outside White. That 3's off the mark.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around, do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A. If that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Cavaliers lead by 8. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. It's good. Jerome's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Hunter on the wing. Pass to Jerome. Okoro outside. Outside for Green. Shot clock at 6. Back to Okoro. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Hunter can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 10. Down low. Here's White. Good. And Brown gets the assist. White's got 5.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
PA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Jerome. The 17-footer. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Outside, Brown for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Jerome. A deep 3. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
The kick to Tatum. White for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White. Here's Jerome. Pass to Hunter. Shoots over Tatum. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Celtics trail by 9. Outside Porzingis. Outside Tatum. The three ball. Gets the three ball to go. Tatum's got 6.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum. Ready to catch it and score it immediately.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Outside Strus. Back to Garland. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Rebounded by the Celtics. There's Tatum with the three. That won't go either for Tatum.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Outside Tatum. Puts up a three. Tatum drills the three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Tatum from long range. Tatum with another miss. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. On the wing, Mitchell. Off target from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The kick out to White. Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Again, the miss by Boston. The Cavaliers lead by 13. Mobley outside. There's the three. It's hauled in by White.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Mitchell up top. Give him 8. The kick to Hunter. From the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics trail by 11. Horford outside. Fires the 3. The rebound by Allen. And the Cavs with possession. The 3 from Mitchell. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Okoro on the wing. No good from outside. Here's Pritchard. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
I think that's going to stick with him for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
From deep, Mitchell. Can't get it to go. Making him 5 for 10 now. Now here's Brown. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Mitchell with the ball. He's got 11. One second left. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Garland. The kick to Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance. Hunter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
From deep, Mitchell. And Cleveland another 3.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
That'll be a 5-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Out to Garland. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Garland's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
The steal. Here's Pritchard. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
It's stolen. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Donovan Mitchell is a natural-born scorer, folks. So much in his bag.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Cavaliers ball. Cavaliers substitution. Tristan.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock.
Javonte Green.
And here's Tatum. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Cavaliers ball.
And here comes Cleveland. 11 unanswered points for him. Outside for Green. Pass to Wade. Here's the three. Hauled in by Brown.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Cleveland dominating the game. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And here's Hunter for three. And another miss by Cleveland.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. They're ready to keep this run rolling.
Hey, it's been a pretty good one.
Back to Garland. On the wing, Green. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Boston. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
That's an 8-second violation.
And they call the 8-second violation.
Fashion week. I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Do it by some, I don't trust my own body. You were taking shopping, you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me one car, got a matter. Just this, my boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got ties. Water coming in and out, it never was a drop. The opposition, they tripling head. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, finna show you how to get it. First we make 100. Then you stayed out, stack your racks, I'll never spin me. Fuck Giotto's panorama, spoon spinning. Extra green up in my pocket, look like spinach. I put gold all in my mouth, I had a dentist. Go put 2 more, then I finish. I said, better late than never, better late than never. You're better late than never, better late than never. Better late than never, better late than never. You're better late than never, better late than never. Yeah, I caught my blade. She ain't pop it out and left her at the lows. They won't get up out my way, I move. I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Threw up by some, I don't trust my own body. You were taking shopping, you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me one car, got a matter. This boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got ties. Water coming in and out, it never was a drop. The opposition, that's tripling head out.